How's going on, everybody? It's me, the one that loves cartoons, and in today's video, well, I'm gonna be talking about a cartoon. So, I wanna talk about the downfall of Kai. What do I mean by that? Well, Kai got downhill as a character, and I'm not the only one who thinks so. Kai is my favorite ninja, but I gotta admit, he got downhill after the Lego Ninjago movie. It all started after the Lego Ninjago movie, because pre-Ninjago movie, which is from the pilot to season 7 Hands of Time, Kai was good, and every season he was getting some developments, but after season 7 we got the Lego Ninjago movie in theaters, and after that we had season 8. And here where the problem started. Kai changed, and I'm not talking about the redesigns, because all the ninjas got redesigned, and I think it makes sense. The ninjas are growing up, they're not gonna look the same forever, and I think their new designs look good. I'm fine with Kai's new design. I'm talking about his character, because he really changed as a character, and not in a good way. You see, in the pre-movie era of Ninjago, Kai always got some developments, like I said. In the pilot, he became a ninja, so he could save his sister, and he ended up making friends along the way. In season 1, he wanted to be the Green Ninja so bad, but he realized that he's not the chosen one. And he had more leadership moments in the season, and you have season 2. And it's not even a Kai season, because after the pilot in season 1, the era of Kai being the face of Ninjago was over, because they shifted the focus on Lloyd, and he became the new main character. But Kai still had an episode titled The Wrong Place, Wrong Time, and he had a speech at the end of season 2. You have season 3, a Zayn season, and they give the Kai a moment at the end when Zayn died. He had a speech, then we got season 4, which you can argue if it's a Kai season or not, but he had a lot of stuff going on, like falling in love with Skylar, being affected by Zayn's death, being jealous of Lloyd, because he's the Green Ninja, and Chen mentioning his parents. And in season 5, he had more leadership moments, and him fighting Moro and looking out for Lloyd. Season 6, while he didn't have much, he had a moment where Narcon showed him his father, and Kai was very weak when he saw his father. He tried his best to not fall for Narcon, yet he did. But sadly, that moment never happened because the season was reversed. At least he had a moment in the season, even if it never happened. The other parted. He didn't have much, but he said to Nia if they will ever know what happened to their parents. And you have season 7. And Kai was at his best, trying to figure what happened to his parents, fighting Crux in the museum, Crux lying to Kai, and Kai looking at the helmet, trying to figure out the symbol and where it came from, and his relation with Nia, and his anger towards his father when he thought he's a traitor. So yeah, those seasons that I just mentioned, like they were the golden seasons of Kai as a character, where he was really good. The pre-movie Kai was good, okay? But post-movie is where the problem started. He didn't really do much in season 8. He was more of a comic relief character. His anger was gone, which is a huge part of Kai's character. And he didn't want to give Lloyd his powers, even though in season 5 he was looking after him. In season 9, I think Kai was good, okay? I liked Kai in season 9, okay? He felt like the pre-movie Kai. His anger was back, and they balanced his serious side and his funny side in a good way. Just like in the pre-movie era of Ninjago, and he had a moment with young Wu, and he encouraged him to not give up. And even in the finale of season 9, we saw him jump into the Oni Titan. And same with Kai in season 10, he did felt like the old Kai, like when he wanted to turn the bounty to save Cole, and his moment with Ania when he was talking to her. Again, Kai has some really good speeches, and I liked what he was telling Nia when she was blaming herself for Cole's quote-unquote death, and he reforged the golden weapons. I like that. Then Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu came out. It was like Ninjago's new beginning, okay? The ninjas were childish and out of character in that season, and Kai is no exception here. He was whining about losing his powers, and he just didn't felt like Kai to me. Like, how many times did the ninjas lost their powers? Kai never started whining about losing his powers. In fact, in season 5, he told the ninjas that power comes from the inside and not the outside. But in Forbidden Spinjitzu, they totally forgot about that. Prime Empire, he was just okay. I didn't like that. He thought he had infinite lives. He was acting immaturely, like we saw Kai play video games before. So he should have known that you have lives in the game. But whatever, and in Master of the Mountain, I thought he was good again. He did felt like Kai to me. But he was mediocre in The Island and Seabound. I just didn't like that Kai had nothing to say when Nia left. Like, it's his sister. I get it, they wanted to focus on Jay because she is his girlfriend, like they are yin and yang. But you need to remember, Nia is Kai's sister. He became a ninja in the first place so he could save her. And he had nothing to say when she left, which I didn't like. Seabound is a Nia season, yet we never had a moment between Nia and Kai. So yeah, I just didn't like that. So that's the problem with post-movie Kai. He's more laid back, he became a comic relief character, and he acts out of character. The exception for that are season 9 and 10, and Master of the Mountain. But yeah, I hope they would fix his character, make him good again. And I feel like they have a good opportunity, especially with the ending of Seabound. The next season should be a Kai season in my opinion. Look, I said it before, but I will say it again. Kai never had a true solo season for himself. He was the main focus in the pilot, but it was only a 44-minute special, and not a full season. He got season 4, but the first 8 episodes are the only episodes where season 4 felt like a Kai season. Because in the last 2, Kai was sidelined, and they focused on Lloyd and Garmadon in the last 2 episodes. And he had season 7, and it felt like a Kai season, but he shared it with Nia, especially in the final 2 episodes of this season, where they focused on Kai and Nia as a duo. And don't get me started on Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu. It was marketed as a Kai season, but he was not the main focus of the season. People say he has the Fire chapter, but I totally disagree. Fire chapter was a team chapter with Zane getting more of a focus, at least compared to the others. And the Ice chapter focused more on Lloyd. Lloyd definitely took the spotlight on the Ice chapter. So yeah, Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu is not a Kai season at all. Like, I really don't agree with people who think it's his season. Kai never had a solo season where the other 5 ninjas got their own solo seasons. So yeah, Kai is the only one here who truly deserves a solo season, in my opinion. So that way they could fix his character and give him a solo season that he deserves. His sister left, okay? So the next season should really focus on Kai and how he's feeling and doing now that his sister is gone. And I heard a lot of people wanting the next season to be about Jay, because in the finale of Seabound they focused more on his point of view when Nia left. But I don't want Jay to be the focus. He recently had Prime Empire, and I don't see LEGO putting Jay's face on the box anytime soon. Because again, he had a season last year, and as for the other ninjas, Cole had a season last year, so it's unlikely for him to be the focus. Lloyd is also unlikely because with the way Seabound ended, it doesn't feel like they should focus on Lloyd. And same with the Zane, it's also not likely. Because again, Nia left the team, so I don't see them focusing on Zane. And Nia left the team, so I don't think she would be the main focus. Because again, Seabound was her season, so it's very unlikely for them to focus on Nia. She just got her own season, okay? Seabound is the most recent Ninjago season at the time of recording this video, so I don't see them giving Nia another season. So we are left with Kai here. It's been 4 years since he had a season, and he never got a solo season. So I would be very disappointed if the next season would not end up being a Kai season, because with the way Seabound ended, it feels like they should focus on Kai. The next season really needs to be his own solo season, and I really hope so. So that way they could fix his character and give him the solo season he deserves. So yeah, I hope the next season is a Kai season, and I hope they would bring his old personality back, because pre-movie is Kai's golden years, okay? After the movie, he declined as character. So I hope the next season will fix his character, and I hope he will be the main character for the next season, because he really needs a solo season. He never had one before. So I'm done. So what do you guys think? Just leave your thoughts down in the comments. So if you guys like this video, then give it a like, and if you're not subscribed, then subscribe. It means a lot to me, and turn on the notifications so you'll be the first one to know when I upload a video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the one that love this cartoon, and you're the one that love it too.